Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. I'm go live, brother. Happy New Moon Day to y'all, brothers.
Happy New Moon.
Shalom.
I'll go live. I'll break down that John 4:22. You want to read it real quick, that John 4:22 from Baba Kasha?
No, I'll bring it out. Or is Yahawah bring it out? Who's bringing it out?
It'll make a difference.
Khan, I got it right here in 1 second. All right. This is the book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. Yea, worship, yea, know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
Khan. So that's the title of this video. Yea, worship, yea, know not what, yea, not Salakia. Yea, worship, yea, know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews, right? That's the title. And we're gonna get into that. And first and foremost, I want to gotta get a salute. And this and I want to talk about this, the new camp, United in Yahawah, Defenders of Israel, Brother Barakiah, Brother Yahawah, Brother Maka'ala. And I want to do the prayer, and we're gonna get into this. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahashum, Yahawah Shai, Warakah Kadash. I'm gonna give double shout out to the elders that's teaching this truth to the four corners of the earth, and the young brothers that's teaching this truth for the four corners of the corner. All praise to the Most High.
All praises.
All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High.
Most High.
All right. So I'm going into this John 4:22. Yea, worship. Yea, know not what we know, what we worship, for salvation of the Jews. Now, this scripture is Yahawah talking. This letter is red letter, right? And he's talking to a Sumerian lady who was actually Israel. She was an Israelite too, right? So if you go up to 20, it says, our fathers worship in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem, in this place where men are to worship, right? So Yahawah responded to her and said, verse 21, Yahawah said unto her, woman, believe me, the hour come when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Verse 22, yea, worship, yea, not know what we know, what we worship, for salvations of the Jews. So he let her know that the hour is going to come. So he was actually talking about the prophecy of Luke 21-24, the prophecy of 70 AD. That's the hour that came, right? That they could no longer worship at Jerusalem, right? Or in the mountain, right? Because after that, that's when the Israelites were scattered to the four corners of the earth, and they was put in captivity, right? So my thing is this, why I bring out this 22 is a lot of our people don't know who the God of Israel is, man. And they don't even know what this Bible about either. You know what I mean? Because they think this Bible is about saving the world, is all Christianity and all that. This Bible's about the Israelite, man. That's why Yahawah said salvation is of the Jews, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how people get it twisted. They done took this book, man, and started all different type of denominations of Christian churches and all that, man, and they got it twisted, man. This Bible is about us, and the prophecies that's coming to pass is all about us, and everything that's going on in the world today is all about us. They just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they being deceived, man. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know? But I want to get into that. I'm gonna probably go into Malachi chapter 3, verse 6, right? That show that the Most High, he doesn't change. You know what I'm saying? He don't change.
Yeah, Malachi chapter 3, verse 6.
Yeah, come.
3 and 6. All right.
All right, I got it.
Come. Okay, remember, I'll read it. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not, right? He said, for I am the Lord, I change not. He let you know he never changed, right?
Right.
Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So the Most High is not going to consume us. He got a covenant with us. He's not going to consume us, man. Verse 7. Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from my ordinances and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I return unto you, said the Lord of hosts. But ye said, where and should we return? Right? So the Most High is telling you, right, that we're in the covenant and we have to return to him and keep this covenant, man. You know what I mean? Because if we don't keep this covenant, man, you know, we're going to be in damnation, man. We're going to be in a bad situation with the Most High, bro. You know what I'm saying? And people got to understand, man, through the transatlantic slave trade, when they put those people in slavery, man, those people were Israelites, bro. So the so-called African Americans and the Latinos and the Native Americans, bro, we are the Israelites, man, and we gotta follow, you know what I'm saying, our God, man. He ain't changed for nobody. You know what I'm saying? He telling you I ain't changing. So people don't think like when Jesus, what they say, the world even called Jesus Christ, he died on the cross, that everything was done away with. We could pretty much do what we want to do, man. That's a damn lie, man.
Right.
Damn lie, man. You can't do what you want to do, man. Jesus is down the cross for you to eat pork. Jesus is down the cross for you to sin. Jesus didn't do all that, man. He died on the cross so you have a grace period until he returned, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all fall short of the glory of the Most High, but until, you know, when he returned, we going back into the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, man.
Right.
Good, man. So I'm going to go into Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 1 and 2 real quick. Let me know when y'all get there.
Okay.
You want me to bring that up before you came?
Yeah, Baba Kashak.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 2. There are 11 days. Journey from...
Salakia, Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 1. You got that?
Oh, Salakia. I thought I heard something totally different. Salakia. I'm moving too fast on this laptop.
That's all good, King.
Con. 1 and 1. 31 and 1, right, King?
Yeah, Con.
Salakia. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31.
No, 32, Salakia, 32.
32. Gotcha. 32, verse 1 or verse 2?
Yeah, verse 1. We gonna just read verse 1 and 2. And then I'm a precept it. I'm gonna go into another verse. I just want to make a point, a valid point.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. 2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain.
Salakia. He said my doctrine should drop as the rain, right? So what happened when the rain go down? It hit the ground. Do it go back up in the sky? No. So he letting you know, he's giving you a comparison of rain. Whatever I'm saying out of my mouth is standing. Go ahead.
I like that. I would say he's standing on business.
He's standing on business. He's standing on it.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb.
So you know what dew is when you cutting the grass and that little dew you stuck in it, it'll be red. It'll be water all on the ground and stuff. That's the dew that's stuck in the grass from the rain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going nowhere. Go ahead.
Shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass.
So now we're going to precept that. We're going to go into Isaiah 55, verse 10. We're going to read 10 and 11, Baba Kashak.
Isaiah 55, verse 10. Okay. Isaiah 55, verse 10. Almost there, Aki. On this laptop. Okay.
Take your time.
I'm ready.
Come.
Yeah.
You ready, Yahawah?
Yeah, I'm there.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, and verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth,
Con. So slack at one moment. So he's telling you that's precepting off Deuteronomy 32, 1 and 2, for he says the rain coming down and the snow from heaven, it returning not neither, right? It don't return. So the Most High saying, whatever I'm saying out my mouth, this is what's about to take place. Go ahead.
But watereth the earth and maketh bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater.
Verse 11.
Verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
So let you know my word ain't gonna come back to me void. So the Most High just gonna say things out of his mouth for apparently no reason. You know what I'm saying? When these words come to you, they gonna illuminate. They gonna come to you, and that's it, man. It's not going back.
When it's up, it's stuck.
Come.
Okay, but it shall accomplish that which I please. Salakia. But it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
He said it's gonna prosper. So wherever I sent it, so wherever that word, the Most High sent that word at, it's gonna prosper, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why people think when you read this Bible, you can believe anything else but what the Bible says.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you consider yourself a Bible believer, right? So if you consider yourself a Bible believer and you got a whole different doctrine from this Bible, then something is going wrong. You know what I mean? That's why I say, man, John 4:22, man, they know not what they worship. Let's go back into Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7. Let's jump down to verse 7.
32, verse 7. Got you. All right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
He said, remember the days of old. He telling you, go back, remember the days of old. Go ahead.
Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee.
He telling you, ask your father, ask the elders. He telling you everything because he's telling you, remember the days. Oh, he ain't changing. He telling you, go back into history, go back in time, whatever. Hey, that's what it was back then. It's the same as now. Just like right now in this today we living in, ain't nothing new under the sun. It's the same thing, huh? Verse 8.
Verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
He said he set the, I'm gonna go back. He said when the Most High divided the nation their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, the Most High is a separatist, right? He don't want everybody to be holding hands, all different nations holding hands, stringing kumbaya in a bonfire. You know what I'm saying? He said, I separated the sons of Adam, right? You know what I'm saying? He separated us from all these other nations, man. You know what I mean? We above all these other nations, you know what I'm saying? So we're not supposed to be holding bonfires with these people, man, grabbing their hand, trying to coexist. They use that term coexist, spelling out different religions and all that stuff, and the homosexual sign. We're not supposed to coexist, man. The God is the same God back in the ancient days of the Bible. That's why these Christian pastors know not what they worship. You see what I'm saying? They think we praying to a hippie, Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying? A white hippie dude with long hair. You know what I'm saying? A homosexual and a faggot. They praying to him on the cross, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not our Messiah, bro.
I got a precept for what you were saying too, Ak, about this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
There are what?
A holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
Above who?
Above all people.
All people, right? And this the same thing, man. I got a precept. I want a precept too with that. Romans 11:1, man, because we're above all people, man, and this ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? So people like, oh, y'all just read the Old Testament. That's all y'all like to do. This same stuff in the Old Testament, you can find it in the New. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna precept this with Romans 11:1, right? This is Paul talking. He said, I say then, have God cast away his people? He asked the question. He said, God forbid. He let you know the Most High ain't cast us away. You know what I'm saying? What we got to coming to us, our inheritance, when the Esau kingdom be destroyed, we gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing else about to happen different than what they teaching out these Christian churches or any other doctrine. It's not gonna happen, man. I'm gonna finish it off. He said, for I am also an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. You know what I mean? So it ain't like you said, that was a mighty precept too. Mighty precept. You know what I'm saying? That was a spirit. I was sure thinking that next. And then we finish up with verse 9.
On which one?
32. You was read 32 through. You read 7, 8. Then I want to finish that 9.
Sorry, I had went to that Romans she was just bringing out.
Okay, come.
On this laptop. Give me 1 second. I'm still learning how to use it, but try to be quick with it.
Hey, we got time, man. Don't worry about it.
Verse 9, right?
Yeah, verse 9.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, and verse 9. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Who is the lot of his inheritance?
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
So Jacob is a lot of the inheritance. So when Yahawah was having that conversation with that lady who was a Samaritan, right, from the northern kingdom, he told her what? Salvation is of the Jews. He letting her know, like, this is for us. You know what I'm saying? The children of Jacob. You see what I'm saying? She was letting her know, like, look, this is our salvation. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I got I'm gonna go precept with that Luke. I believe 1:77, I believe, when it talks about when he come. I'm gonna start up for. I'm gonna start on Luke chapter 1, verse 70. I'll let y'all get to it.
1 and 7.
Yeah, come.
Luke 1:7. Hold on.
70. 70. Yeah.
Oh, 70.
Yeah, come.
Okay. Hold on down.
You said Luke chapter 1, verse 70?
Yes, come.
All right, I'm there.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 70.
Bring it out.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, right? Which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Verse 72, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers, to remember his holy covenant, right? The oath which he swore to our father Abraham, verse 74, that he would grant us unto that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies might serve him without fear. Verse 75, in holiness and righteousness before him all the days of our life. Verse 76, and thou, child, should be called the prophet of the highest, for thou should go before the face of the Lord to prepare his ways. Verse 77, to give knowledge of salvation unto his people by the remissions of their sins. So he said he's going to give knowledge of salvation to his people, man. It didn't say to the people. It said to his people. That's possession. You see what I'm saying? People got to understand that, man. You know what I mean? Because I even seen on the 700 Club, Pat Robertson, he was even admitting that, oh, man, we got to bow down to the Jews. But now that we finding out the Jews are the so-called blacks and the Latinos and Native Americans, now people want to come against this. So you was ready to bow down for Amalek, you know what I'm saying? Esau, you ready to bow down to Esau, you know, another Edomite. But when you find out you got to bow down to Jacob, the so-called blacks, the Native Americans, and the Latino, it's a problem now. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all got all type of doctrine and want to come against this. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Y'all gonna have to bow down, bro. We did it, so now it's y'all turn, man. Good, man. I'm trying to finish up because I know no other brothers want to get down and get on some stuff. So I'm trying to finish up. So let y'all bring out some mighty precepts.
I got a couple I'll bring out. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna bring out like two more, and then I'm gonna go. I just want to I'm just trying to bring out the point is that the Most High God is not playing. You know, He's the same God of ancient days, man. So I want to go into I'm gonna go into Sirach chapter 24, verse 6 and 8 in the Apocrypha.
24.
Said 24.
Yeah, Khan. Chapter 24, verse 6. I'm gonna read through 8.
24, 6. Okay. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Khan. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 24, verse 6. In the waves of the sea and all the earth and every people and nation, I got a possession. Right? This is a spirit of wisdom talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. With all these I saw rest, in whose inheritance should I abide, right? So where's the spirit of wisdom say she want to see where does she abide, because wisdom is amongst all nation of people, right? But she said, where do I want to rest? Where I want to be at, right? So verse 8. So the creator of all things gave me a commandment that he made me cause my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? And our inheritance is in Israel. You see what I'm saying? So even the spirit of wisdom that comes from the Most High, that spirit is going to rest on Israel. You know what I'm saying? It's going to rest on Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? And then let me get I'm gonna go into second address, right? Chapter 9, 1 through 4, real quick. I'm gonna read one more after that, then I'm gonna go on here and digress after that. I'm gonna read one more after this. And let Yahawah bring out some mighty precepts and let my God bring them up.
You said second address 9 and what, King?
9 and 1. We're gonna read it to verse 4. You want to read?
Khan.
Okay.
This is the book of second address, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before.
So he said, when thou see, he answered then and said, measure thou the time diligently itself, and when thou seest the part of the signs pass. So we have seen a lot of signs, and we know that we're coming to the end, and we coming to our redemption draw now for us. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
2. Then thou shalt understand. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Keep going. 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, we're gonna stop at 4.
4. 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
So we've been seeing that. We've been seeing earthquakes. We just had Hurricane Helen and all that. Y'all been seeing that. Verse 4.
Verse 4. Then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
So we let you know. So we was reading Deuteronomy 32 earlier. He let you know these things that he spoke was coming from the very beginning. This was predestined. So everything we going through is predestined. We in the movie. The Most High know how this is gonna end. You know what I'm saying? And the words that he put out earlier that we read, they gonna move forward. You know what I mean? And they're gonna prosper. And that's what's happening right now, man. Our redemption is drawing nigh. You know what I mean? And you got these false doctrines, these Christian pastors trying to hold hands with Esau and these other nations, right? Trying to say these other nations don't give a damn about us, man. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know what they worship. That's why they going through this. I'm gonna get one more precept of Isaiah 59. Now, you know what? I'm gonna go to Isaiah 29, verse 6, and I'm gonna digress and let Yahawah bring it out.
Isaiah 29 and 6.
Yeah, Khan.
Isaiah 29 and 6. I'm here.
Con.
Give me a second.
Con.
$29 and $6, right?
Con. Con. What con?
Con.
I'm there.
Con.
You want to read my collar?
Con. All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire.
So he said flame and devouring fire. So we gonna have thunder, earthquakes, great noise, right? The nuclear missiles. You know what I'm saying? The nuclear missiles making them, man, sonic booms and all that, and that devouring fire. Coming, man. It's coming to America. You know, it's coming to an end, man.
Yes, sir.
I digress, man. Let the next best speaker come up.
All right. All praises, everybody. So,
all praises.
As I was thinking about the topic that you gave me, and I wrote it down in my notes. So I started taking notes. Scriptures just started rushing into my mind. But the thing I wrote here is that people think they know the Bible and they don't. So what's the cause of that? Why do they think they know the Bible and they don't? And one of the verses I wrote down was Proverbs 8 and 13. Fear of the Lord. They don't have fear of the Lord in them. Let's go to Proverbs 8:13. Give me a second because I got papers all in my Bible and stuff is falling out. So I'm everywhere. All right, I got it. So Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. So our people are full of pride. That's why they can't understand the Bible. That's why they err and go off. They're full of pride and arrogance. They have vain thoughts. Proverbs. There's another one here in Proverbs I want to hit. Proverbs 11:2. Let me know when you guys get there.
I'm there. All right.
Proverbs 11:2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. But with the lowly is wisdom. So they lack wisdom and they're full of shame. So what do we have to do? We got to be humble ourselves, remove that pride out of ourselves, be humble so we can receive this word when it comes out. But there's another thing that's going on here also why people aren't understanding the Bible. And it goes back to the pastors, because the pastors are the shepherds. They're the watchmen over the sheep. Let's go use some scriptures on these pastors. Give me a second, because as I was writing my notes down, they just started coming out pretty quickly. I got a whole bunch of scriptures there I wrote down. I just want to make sure I hit the right ones. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me just go take a look at Galatians 1, chapter 1, verse 6.
Galatians 1 and 6.
I can read for you too, Ed. You want me to read?
Yeah, please.
All right, come. You said Galatians chapter 1 and 6?
Chapter 1, 6 through 9.
Come. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 1, verse 6. I marvel that y'all are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Christ unto another gospel. Verse 7, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and will pervert the gospel of Christ. Verse 8, but though we are an angel from heaven, preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed.
So what are our pastors doing? We as the Israelites have been out here for years, decades now, telling our people what these scriptures mean and what they say. We can understand that the lay people on the street who don't know will be confused. But the pastors and the elders and the teachers, they know what we're talking about. But yet, what do? They still lie to the people and lead them astray. They preach about prosperity, getting money, getting a Cadillac with a diamond in the back, digging a scene with a gangster lean. But they don't tell people about who this word is about. They don't
Right.
tell people about the Most High. They're afraid to tell the people that Christ is a black man. They sit there in these pulpits and talk all these powerful, flowery, wonderful words, but they're cowards because they're too afraid to say Christ is a black man. He doesn't have blonde hair and blue eyes. He looks just like you Negroes. So they lead the people astray. How they lead the people astray? With another doctrine, and they don't even know it. Let me get another verse here. I had 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1 written down in my notes.
2 Timothy 4:1. Con, I'm here.
All right, could you read it for me?
Con. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. I charge thee, therefore, before God and the Lord Jesus Christ, who shall judge the quick and the dead at the appearing and his kingdom. 2,
please.
Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
So our pastors aren't teaching the word. They're not giving the people the meat of what they need. They're giving them foolishness. They're giving them flowery speeches. They're giving them things that make them feel good, but they're not giving them that gut punch and telling them what this Bible really says. People want to go to church and feel good and hug and cuddle. It's not what it's about. God is to warn us to get ready. Hey, he knocking. He on the way. And everybody out here singing and dancing. Don't be fooled. All right. I had another verse here, Jeremiah 14 and 14.
Jeremiah 14 and 14. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 14. Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesied lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination.
Divination,
Salakia. Thwat, I mean. And the thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart. 15.
Yeah, read 14 one more time and read it slowly. For the Negroes in the back.
Con. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 14. Then the Lord said unto me.
Stop. The Lord is speaking to you. He has something he wants to tell you. Go ahead.
The prophets prophesied lies in my name. I sent them not.
Pause. He didn't send Creflo Dollar. He didn't send TD Jakes.
Right.
None of these fools.
Right.
Some were called, some were went. Some of these guys just went. They out there doing their own thing. They weren't called to do this. Go ahead.
Neither have I commanded them.
They were not commanded by God. Who gave them that call? There's Satan and there's the Most High. They called by Satan. Go ahead.
Neither spake unto them.
God didn't say a damn thing to them. The Lord told me last night. No, Satan whispering in your ear.
Right. They prophesied unto you a false vision and divination and thing of naught and the deceit of their heart.
They're deceitful. And that's the problem. They are deceitful and they lead the people astray. So when we try to go back and understand why our people don't understand the Bible, I think Jeremiah 14:14 sums it up pretty good for us. The pastors have led them astray. Because if they were doing their job, people would know what's going on. They would have a basic foundation of understanding. They don't. If you ask the average person sitting in the church, what is the Bible about? They have no clue.
Yeah,
no clue. I got a ton of verses. I just want to. I had Colossians 2, chapter 2 and verse 8. Read that one for me.
Con. Colossians 2 and 8.
Yes, sir.
Con. Let me get that. Colossians 2 and 8. Con. Okay. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
Let's go back one more time and read that from the top.
Con. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain. Con.
When the average pastor in church is speaking, he'll read one verse and shut the Bible. That's not the Bible. That's him giving his philosophy. He's not telling you what the Lord said. He's telling you what Pastor Negro pork chop eating Jenkins said.
Fool,
and they going, praise God, touch 3 people. No, you're touching people that don't know what's going on. The pastor is lying and leading you astray. Stop listening to that foolishness. Read on.
Con. Philosophy and vain deceit.
Vain. The word vain means it's foolishness. It's fairy tale. It's not going to come to pass. Each word when we study this Bible has a meaning. You have to look at those words. The word vanity is false. It's going to lead the people astray. Vain is vain. Read on.
Con. After the tradition of men.
And what is today? What was yesterday? Halloween. How many Negroes were out there going to church on Sunday with a Batman suit on? Okay. Traditions of men. The Negroes are following traditions, not these traditions in the Bible. Everybody in church say we follow Christ. Ask them what holy days that Christ kept did they keep. None. They keep Christmas. That ain't in the Bible. Halloween, they celebrate Thanksgiving when these so-called pilgrims came over who were colonizers, raped, robbed, murdered, and assassinated, killed, massacred the Indians. They celebrate that. But yet, I'm getting a little agitated here. So
I got
they sit here in church and celebrate that because they know not. They have no understanding of this word. That comes from their pride, and they have false teachers that were sent by Satan, not God. Go ahead.
Con. After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ.
Their teachings are not after the Most High, Yahawah. Their teachings are after man. Their teachings are after get you a Cadillac with a sunroof top and a diamond in the back. Get you a car with the rims that keep spinning and won't stop. That's what they do to people. And then they're on their way. They're on their highway to hell, and they don't even know it. Can you imagine thinking you understand this book and you totally being destroyed and lied to? That's why it's our commission for everybody watching us to teach you people what this Bible is really talking about. We don't care if you don't believe us. That's your problem. You got to seek out your salvation. The Most High sent us here to wake up his people. And let me tell you something. If you got 1,000 people out there and you hear your mother's voice, that's that voice. That's what is that scripture in the Bible? The sheep. There's a scripture that says, my sheep hear my voice. That's it. Thank you. My sheep hear my voice. So if there's 1,000 people out there, you hear your mom's voice, you know that's her. When the true sheep, the true people following Christ hear these scriptures, they know, oh, we're the elect. We're the one God is talking to. Get out those churches. Get out that foolishness. Humble yourself and seek the word of the Most High. You cannot get this understanding being prideful, arrogant, and thinking you know it all, because you don't. I think I got one more. I don't want to keep going. I think I got one more thing.
So, like, I did have a quick precept I wanted to add to piggyback on what you said. Like, it was just a quick, simple one.
Go for it.
The book of Psalms 118 and 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Piggyback on what you were saying.
Yeah, that's
mighty precept, King.
Say that again.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 118, verse 8. It is better to put trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man.
And that's what the true prophets of the Most High is going to tell you. Don't listen to us. Listen to what God says. How do you know what God says? It's in this book. We're reading it to you.
That's a mighty precept right there.
Con, what?
And I thought I had one more. Maybe I didn't. I had something that was good.
Oh,
You know what? Give me Romans 8:29 through 30.
Romans 8:29 through 30. All right. Romans 8:29.
So we said Romans 8:29 through 30, right?
Yep. Chapter 8, verse 29 through 30.
You want me to get it? You want me to get it, Mike Ollie? You got it.
Oh, you get it out. I'm here.
Is it okay? So you want me to get it?
Yeah, you can get it, King.
All right. This is the book of Romans, chapter 28. I mean,
No.
this is Romans chapter 8.
Chapter 8, verse
28. Yeah, this is Lakia. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. Verse 29. For whom did he foreknow, or he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren.
So pray that you're predestined to get this truth. Everybody that you see sitting around you ain't gonna make it. I'm praying I make it in the kingdom. This is not an easy walk. It's not an easy journey. You have to humble yourself every day. You can't get lifted up and puffed up in your own pride and arrogance. This is not a guarantee for me or anybody here. This is a long, painful walk. People turn against you. Your family don't believe in you. Your friends mock you and laugh at you. This is a long road. But if you predestined and God has called you, you're going to make it on this journey. But you got to be humble and trust in the Most High all along the way.
All
I got.
All praises. All praises.
All praise to the Most High.
Yes, mighty precepts, Doc.
Thank you.
Con. I guess I'll throw my little twos and fews in. Yeah, I ain't go hard like you, brothers, but I did have a couple of them that I did want to break down based off the the original precept we based this live off of John 4:22. So I want to read that one more time. I want to bring that out one more time and just kind of express, what I get from that precept as well. Okay, this is the book of John, chapter 4, verse 22. Yea, worship, yea, not, Salakia. Yea, worship, yea. Know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. So part of me took that too. Like, some people, heathens and even Jacob, you know what I mean? They're praying to some stuff they don't even know nothing about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know nothing about it. Even Yahawah Shai, you got some people who think they're in this truth or who think they know what's going on, but they have like a zeal of what's going on, but they don't really have, true knowledge of what's going on. So could one of you brothers bring out if possible Romans 10 and 2 through 3?
Romans 10. We get to it. Romans 10.
I'm gonna go to it too.
Okay. Romans 10. What verse? 10 and 10?
2 through 3, King. Let me get to it real quick. I'm almost there. All right. Okay, I'm ready.
So Romans chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
They got a zeal of God. Like, some people love to say, I feel it in my heart this, I feel it in my heart that, I know God this. Love everybody. Like you were just saying, like everybody just hugging, he loves everybody, stuff like that. But they just have a zeal. They don't have no knowledge, people not studying, people not taking time to actually read the Bible. They're not taking time to actually know what these words mean, trying to figure out the context. They just going off what these, like you say, Pastor Pork Chop, y'all, they go off what Pastor Pork Chop say and take that and run with it. And they make a whole new doctrine out of it.
Yeah, they running like Hussein Bolt. Just running.
Right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, King, you can hit 3 for me?
Yes, sir.
Con.
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness.
Stop right there. Stop right there, King. Ignorant. So when people hear the word ignorant, they get, they take it all. People get all defensive. You know what I mean? Of the word ignorant, like the word ignorant, not really a bad thing. It's just saying you don't know something, you have no knowledge of it.
God.
You know what I mean? People hear the word ignorant, they think, "Oh, you calling me ignorant? You trying to?" No, we're not saying that. We're just saying you're just ignorant to the true knowledge of the Most High Yahawah and what He expects from His people.
God.
Right.
All this eating pork and all this man on man love, woman on woman love. All this extra. All these crazy transgressions. And, but y'all saying that y'all know God, y'all love God. So like you keep going.
God.
Sir, for being ignorant of God's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness.
Stop right there, King. You know what I mean? They're going out to establish their own righteousness. To what's that saying? Everybody loves to say. YOLO,
you only live once.
YOLO, you only live once. What's another good one? It's so many of them. People just they got their own idea.
They're gonna be saying that in hell.
Right, right.
You're gonna be burning for eternity.
Screaming in that lake of fire. You know what I mean?
On a rotisserie.
Because they tried to establish what they thought was right, and they pretty much, some people will tell you, well, it only matters what you and God talk about. It only matters what. No, it ain't. That ain't the only thing that matters. It's what God's saying, not what you think He wants. But you can keep it going, King.
Right. And to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. Whoa.
You so busy doing what you think is righteous, you missing the whole point of what the Most High saying is righteous and what He wants you to do. You made up your own doctrine like a lot of these pastors do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Celebrating Christmas, celebrating Halloween, celebrate 4th of July, all this stuff, and it's just crazy to me that our people don't even take the time. Don't even consider that we are the peoples that the Bible is talking about. And actually,
that's in Isaiah. That's the first chapter of Isaiah.
I got another precept for that too. Give me 1 second.
The ox knows his master.
I was just about to bring that out. Actually, you can bring it out, King.
Let me get to Isaiah chapter 1. The ox knows his master, but my people do not consider.
That's so true, King. That's so true.
The ox is considered a pretty dumb beast too.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Where's that? Oh, okay, here it is.
Where's the ox does not consider?
You want me to get it for you?
I got it.
Isaiah 1 and 3.
I got it. Yep. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, King.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know. My people doth not consider.
When y'all see us on the highways and byways, people want to be everything but who they truly are. I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm Catholic. We asking people what's y'all bloodline, what's y'all true nationality, and our people don't even consider that they are the true people that the Bible is talking about. Like we don't even take the time to say, hey, maybe we are the chosen people and we living in the curse. When literally the book of Deuteronomy literally puts out everything most Black, Hispanic, Native American people go through.
Yeah,
and they still can't put 2 and 2 together, man. You know what I mean? These pastors, they pushing the same content because they want to keep the money coming in. They don't want to change nothing. They don't want to lose their congregation because they lose the congregation. The money gets smaller, so they in it for the wrong reasons. They're not in it for the real reasons, trying to really get this word out to who we truly are. Because when the word really gets out, and it has been coming out, knowledge has been increasing. I forget which precept, but knowledge has been increasing, man. So now these Christian pastors, even with the Lil Durk thing, with the Lil Durk thing, he trying to push the Muslim thing on everybody, and look what the Most High did to him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He out there doing all, doing all that, doing all this crazy stuff.
What happened? I didn't see it. What happened with him?
Oh, he caught a federal charge for murder for hire.
Oh,
Trying to push this fake. He was like really pushing, the Islam, and a lot of people, young brothers was, trying to take heed to that. Yeah, converting.
Huh.
The Most High saw that, like, okay, I got a little something to slow that down real quick.
yeah, I got something for you, Lil Durk.
Con. And, actually, I wanted to bring Acts 17 and 23 out too.
Acts 17 and 23.
Con. I'm gonna go to it too.
(17 and 23). I read it for you now. Well, how would I get there?
Con. Yeah, I'm still scrolling over there myself. Okay.
I'm still flipping.
Con 17 and 2. Let me make sure that's the right one.
17 and 2, right?
Con. Yeah.
Okay, y'all, you there?
Con, I'm here.
Okay, this is the book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 2. And Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them.
Oh, Salakia, King. It's Acts 17 and 23.
Oh, Salakia. That's what I thought you said at first.
Con.
Yeah, Salakia about that.
No, it's all good.
Acts 17, verse 23.
Con.
For as I passed by and beheld your devotions, I found the altar within this description to the unknown God, whom therefore ye ignorantly worshipped him, declare I unto you.
Con, you know what I mean? And actually, this precept came up as a familiar precept or similar precept of 422. John 422, Salakia. You know what I mean? The people just, ignorantly worshiping gods they don't even know, unknown gods. You know what I mean?
They miss one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They just doing something because they want to be a part of something. Don't know what's going on, man. It's just, people don't even want to consider that we the Israelites. You know what I mean? They don't want to consider that we are the kings. People that don't. They just so stuck in their ways that they scared to change, and they just quote unquote doing what's in their heart. But Proverbs 3 and 5 tell you to do otherwise. You know what I mean?
Good.
I'm gonna bring Proverbs 3 and 5 out real quick, and I'm gonna digress because that's all I really had. But
now that's good.
Y'all pretty much,
that was some mighty precepts. Yeah.
The water, I give the water. Same to y'all. So I'm gonna end it up with this one. Pretty so one of my favorite ones. This is the book of Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not into thine own understanding. Trust the words that's coming out of this book, man. If get up with some some elders, if you don't understand, some people who know the Bible, know the full definition of the words in this book, so you won't have to lean on your own understanding and kind of be confused based off your own zeal.
True.
You know what I mean? So I digress, man. I just want to leave it at that, man. Trust in the Lord, and it ain't so bad, man. People be like, hey, y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that.
Right.
It ain't even that bad, man.
Good.
The problem is, everybody want to be whoremongers. Also, like you was about to say something, y'all that?
No, I was just gonna say that's that rebellious spirit in them. They're full of rebellion, and they're because when you have a humble spirit, you can actually listen to people and have an intelligent conversation and dissect the word. But people are rebellious. They're not rebelling against us. They're rebelling against God. But that's a fight that you can't win.
Come. Real talk, real spill. I don't know, man.
I mean, I remember it was this girl, and she was talking to me, and I bust out laughing at her so hard that I was like crying. She was trying to say, yeah, there's like two God is male and female, and you don't need the Bible, the Lord, the words in us. And I started asking her questions. Then she got angry. And I just started laughing because what she couldn't understand, the Bible says the Most High will harden your heart. And he will let you go off down that path of darkness. Yeah. He was fulfilling biblical prophecy in her ignorance. And I wasn't trying to force her to see my position. I was just saying, what if I wanted to follow that foolishness? I don't. But she couldn't even explain it. She couldn't explain it. It's something she heard It sounded good, and she ran with it. But let me tell you what I feel with most of these people. They got angry with God. They got
Mhm.
Yahawah. And because they're angry with him, they off on some foolishness. Because there was a time I got angry with God, but I got smart and said, I can't fight with him. He's God. He's the power, and I'm the clay. How can I look up at him and say, well, why you do this?
All right, con.
It's his will. I'm just here to follow. You dig it, right? So these people out here who are rebelling against God got angry with him about something that happened in their life. They lost someone they love. They didn't get the job they wanted. Some trauma happened to them. Now they're mad with the Most High and they're rejecting him. But you can't fight with God because you don't understand what's happening in the heavenly places. You remember the story of Job? And Job's friends came around and they accused Job of doing something. They said, Job, you must have did something. Why is God punishing you? But they wasn't privy to was the heavenly conversation between the Most High and Satan. What they should have did was just prayed for him and said, we're here for you. So a lot of our people are angry with God and they don't understand what's going on in the heavenly places. Be humble, submit to his will, and he will give you revelations of what's going on in his words.
Con, I want to precept what you just said. I want to read a precept. I believe this is in Exodus 20. What you said, God, you said God mad at people, right?
Yeah.
You said people be mad at God, right?
Yeah.
I want to go get this precept right here, man. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 5. 20. It say, thou should not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord, thy God, am a jealous God. He visit the iniquity of the fathers up on the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So like you said, you know what I'm saying? People, he said he revisit the generation of the third and fourth generation for those who hate him. So those people that be led to a reprobate mind, he know you hate him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm going to read verse 6, and I'm going to finish it up. And showing mercy unto the thousand of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Just look at the power of what you just said. If they were humble and listen, they would understand why they hate God.
Right.
In rebellion, they can't catch this. All I gotta say is get ready for that rotisserie.
God.
The apple stick it in your mouth, and you're gonna be on the slow cooking.
And you know what, man? You made a good point, like when you said, if you humbled yourself, you will and listen, you will understand why you hate, or why you hate it, or why you felt like you didn't believe in the Most High.
Yeah,
because I was at a point in my life some like years ago. I'm like, I wasn't gonna say I didn't believe there was a God, but I was gonna say I wasn't all religious. I wasn't really into it. You know what I mean? I was just living my life. And then, I got to the point now, I'm just wondering why it's just our people going through what we go through until I started reading. A little bit people kept saying we're the real Jews. I said, man, let me read what's some of this Bible and see what's going on. When you don't have a reprobate mind and actually open your mind up and you read them verses, especially when you hit Deuteronomy, you're like, wait, what? You know what I mean? You start, he blesses you with understanding.
Right.
People don't understand how big of a blessing that is to have wisdom and understanding and knowledge. When he bless you with that, it's so many things start to click for you.
Yeah,
you have to humble yourself like all of us to get there. You can't step to the Most High with your pride and your arrogance. He created the universe. Who the hell are you? We walk around boldly and arrogant. Humble. You can't step to the creator of the universe who created you pridefully. Your pride comes before your fall.
Bring it out. Y'all snap today. Y'all snap today.
To water.
Y'all ready. Y'all had them.
We had the magazine loaded.
Yeah.
It was time to unload.
Take that.
Like all of it. That's what's up, man. All praises, man.
All praise to the Most High.
Good subject too, King.
Yeah, water, man. It was just the Most High put it on my heart. Like, man, I'm just seeing these people, man. I'm like, man, they don't know who they worshiping. They don't know who the salvation for. They lost, man. For real.
You brought a lot of good precepts out.
And to watch.
Precepts out there.
Hopefully these seeds that we are planting will grow, because they might not get it today, but maybe a year, 2 years from now, something might trigger it and they get it. You know, hopefully if they don't get it today, they get it later on, because we don't want to see any of our brothers perish, but we do know a lot of our brothers and sisters will die.
Yeah.
So we just want to get that 144,000 to 12,000 from each tribe sealed, because I want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we got to seal them. Most I seal them, and we got it here.
I'm ready to get to the kingdom, get my Isaiah 14:1 on, pick my slaves, and start chilling.
Want that Revelations 13:10? You know, those who lead in captivity must go.
That's what I'm ready.
Captivity, come.
Yes, I'm ready for that one too, Akin.
Yeah, get your cotton, Esau. Get that cotton.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare for slaughter.
Yeah. And I was watching this brother on YouTube. Do you know they're still lynching a lot of brothers who do over the road trucking? A lot of us coming up missing who drive trucks over the road. A lot of them, and it's not in the news. So when people say we hate Esau, we don't hate Esau. We can't do anything to you, but the Most High has an issue with you. You are on his hit list. So don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what he said. It's like if I have an earthly father on earth and somebody's picking on me and I go home and tell my father, he coming for you. The same thing about my heavenly father. He coming for you. I'm just telling you what he said. Don't shoot the messenger. When 14:10 comes, I'm going to be shooting back. So, we just here to be humble and faithful and warn the world what's coming. There's destruction coming on this earth. And that's what I don't understand about people who don't believe the Bible. They're so hard-hearted and won't listen when we're trying to tell you, you know, the Bible is a true book because it's giving you prophecies. A book that's over 3,000 years old that's telling you about what's happening right now. Prophecies of things that, for example, us going into slave ships. That's prophecy. There was prophecy, but now it's history. It's happened. So we have the prophecies here. We have the truth. We're just trying to wake our people up. And we need y'all to come and turn around and reject these world doctrines, Christmas and Easter. If you don't believe us, at least go study and look at what Easter means. Look at what Halloween means. Look at the origin of these pagan holidays. You get upset with us till you don't eat pork, shrimp. Look at what the pig is. The pig is the scavenger of the earth. It eats all the trash and garbage, and now you want to barbecue and eat it?
Right.
Makes no sense.
It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. And it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Our people they just don't care. You know what I mean? They don't consider it, but it's, hey.
They don't consider. That's what you just said. They don't even consider or think about it.
Hey, it's okay. More space for me to make it.
Yeah, for real. You ain't lying.
That's on there, Mark.
Man, for real.
You know, it ain't easy, but it ain't that hard either. Just pretty much the Bible is saying, act like you got some damn sips, worship Yahawah, you know, do what he say do. You know what I mean? A lot of this stuff, you know, stop eating, you know, bad. Stop being a whoremonger, you know. But that's a lot of worldly people problem too, is that whoremongering. That's, you know, that's a big problem out here.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a look at America, this is the world that we're living in, it's backwards. Everything that's supposed to be good is called bad, and the stuff that was called bad is now called good. A lot of women, they walk down the street with their Air Jordans in their underwear, and then they want to know why men are staring at them and looking at them. Well, number one, put on some clothes.
Exactly.
That's right. Our men are running around here slinging a rod like they the Lone Ranger, impregnating women. Get you a wife, build a family. Understand our enemies put this foolishness in our head. Our enemies understand that when we are organized and united together, we are unstoppable. Look at the Dark Ages, what happened with the Moors. Just look at how we're moving and we're unorganized. Look at all the things we've done and we're unorganized. So things like what? We built Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
towns and villages that Edom, what so-called white men, destroyed. They either flooded our villages and towns and cities we built. They ran expressways through them. But then they sit there and read the Bible and talk and pray to God. What God are you praying to?
Right.
I mean, I'm just being honest, right? You've, as a not individual, as a collective, you've burnt down our people's homes, set them on fire. You ran expressways through our successful communities and destroyed them. You flooded some of our communities with water. But then you sit there and pray and read the Bible and then say, why don't you guys pull yourselves up by your bootstraps? Well, hell, we don't even have boots. You took the boots that we had and then ran off with them. So the thing we have to remember, we serve an awesome and powerful God. We just got to get our stuff together. He's waiting on us. He's sitting back in his throne like, man, when y'all going to figure this out? I'm here.
Right. And he don't care how long it take either.
Right.
Don't.
Because what scripture say, a day is like a thousand years to us. A day for Yahawah is like 1,000 years to us.
Yeah, I think that's Second Peter chapter 3 somewhere. Hold on, I can find it for you.
Let me get that.
Yes, that's in Second Peter. He said, "Be not ignorant."
Second Peter chapter 3.
Yeah, Second Peter. I know it's somewhere. Right?
Oh, no, I got it.
Okay.
This the book of Second Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. No, verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
Oh,
wow.
So he ain't in no rushes. It might not happen in our time or the next generation, but it's gonna happen.
Well, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Together out there because I ain't trying to stick around here.
I think it's closer than what we think, to be honest.
Yeah.
It is. It can happen tomorrow, like the scriptures say. Yahawah gonna come back like a thief in the night at an unknown hour. Oh wait. Hey, cut that off.
Yeah. I'm good.
We reached that hour mark, man.
Yeah, we good.
Oh, praise. That was a quick hour, too. It went smooth.
Yeah. We get to do it, building them precepts, man. You know, we always used to kind of keep it an hour. You know, Israel attention span ain't really that long, man. But I say, man, y'all got any closing scriptures, you know, before we wrap it up? I know I had a couple of them for y'all, if y'all ain't, you know.
Well, no, if you got a couple of them, I'm good. I already got one right now.
I'm good too. You got a couple. Bring yours out.
Okay, I want to get that Jeremiah 10:2. These closing scriptures.
Well, I was gonna bring that out earlier too.
Because Yahawah that I just brought up earlier about you know, Halloween, these customs and these pagan holidays, right? They were celebrating that yesterday, right? And all these customs of American customs, right? So it says, Jeremiah 10:2, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. So we need to let these Halloween go, Thanksgiving go, Christmas go, you know what I'm saying, New Year's Eve. All these pagan holidays, we need to let them go, man, because in the kingdom, when Yahawah Mashiach come back, we are not going to be celebrating these days, man, in the kingdom, man. You know what I mean? If anybody reading that Bible, when they consider themselves a Bible believer or Bible reader, they need to let them days go because, you know, they ain't of the Most High, man.
True.
I'm going to finish it off. And he said, be not dismayed of the signs of the heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, right? Then I'm going to go to Colossians chapter 2 and 17, right? And this is a cold cut to Christians. Now, they love to use 16. They love to go to 16 to cut us, right? But then I'm gonna go 16 and 17. You know what I'm saying? Just for edification purpose. But this is what the Christians use to cut us.
Mm-hmm.
They try to cut us, rather. They say, let no man slack at. This is Colossians chapter 2, verse 16. Let no man therefore judge you in meat, right? So they saying, okay, you can eat whatever the hell you want, right? It don't matter to you Well, Israelites can't eat what the hell they want. Gentiles can, but we can't. You know what I'm saying? Or in drink, right? Or in respect of a holy day, right? So they saying, oh man, all the holy days don't matter. You know, we can just go to church every Sunday. We can worship God any day, right? Or the new moon, or on the Sabbath days. Yeah, don't disregard those, right? That's how they feel about it, right? But 17 gets a two-edged sword. 17 might have cut them right in half.
Right.
Verse 17, which are a shadow of things to come. So they let you know when Yahawah shall come back, it's a shadow for things to come. We're going to be keeping the holy days, the new moons, and the Sabbath. And we ain't going to be eating no damn pork, man.
No pork
chops. No pork chops.
No pork chop, no rib tips.
No
none
bacon?
Of that in the
You mean no bacon?
No bacon.
None
Beef
of that in
bacon.
the kingdom.
Hold on. No pig feet. No pig feet.
No pig, none of that.
No pig booty, none of that.
Oh,
Yeah, none of that. But
You
the
know,
body,
you know how people love pig booty, man.
man, I know. Can't love them chitlins,
a
man.
little sweet baby Ray's mild sauce on that.
Not the sweet baby Rays. They're gonna tear it up, man. God, man. Mighty precept, Bach. Mighty precept.
I'm gonna finish it off. But the body is of Mashiach. So they let you know this is Mashiach heritage, man. Yahawah Mashiach heritage, man. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He's a Hebrew Israelite from the seed of David, man. So stop with the shenanigans, man. Come into this truth, you so-called blacks, you Native Americans, and you Latinos. I digress. If any other brother got any finishing, closing precepts, go ahead. You sure?
Oh, no, we good, Doc. I think we did them. We got them pretty good within this hour, 12, 15 minutes almost.
Yeah, come. It was some mighty precepts from y'all brothers, man. Y'all brought it out, man.
Our first live as a camp, all praises.
Man, we gotta promote the camp, man. United in Yahawah, defenders of Israel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were defending it tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
All praise.
So y'all sure y'all done? Cause I go ahead, close out. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go ahead and lay it on down.
Khan. All right.
Khan.
Kal, Halal, Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawah Shah, Warakah Kadash, Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
This is a video for a sect, a new camp out in Chicago, United in Yahawah, defenders of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom, Akim. Shalom.
And happy new moon. Asha, Rash, Kadash, Yawam. Happy new moon, David. Y'all.
Happy new moon.
Happy new moon.
Happy new moon.
Shalom, Akim.
Shalom. All right,
I'm going to close out.
All right. See y'all later in the week.
All right, come.